Hi, I'm Dan. I'm a creative arts therapist, and I'd like to show you a little bit of morning stretch routine which I do with patients at the hospital where I work. I first begin by having the patients take a seat, find a comfortable position, and just sort of let their breath come in through their nose and out through their mouth. And I say, find a comfortable position. We're going to breathe in with our nose, lift our arms, stretch, and then breathe out through our mouth. You can do this at your own pace. You don't have to be in sync, but the goal is to kind of exhale and lower your arms as slow as possible. When you get to the bottom, to come back up again. Breathing in, breathing out. Just do this like maybe 3 or 4 times. And the last time you want to come down, you're going to put your hand over to the side. Stretch out your arm. I kind of like to move my hands and my fingers around just to stretch out my fingers, my forearms, my triceps and biceps and my shoulder. And that feels okay. Going over to the other side, stretching and releasing the fingers, muscles, tendons, stretching out the arm. And when that feels good, going back to the first side, but this time putting our hand on our shoulder, one hand below our elbow, and just kind of pushing a little bit, stretch. I frequently remind myself to imagine that there's a string pulling us up from the top of our head up to the sky, the ceiling. Let our body be nice and straight, but relaxed, still breathing. And going over to the other side, one hand on the shoulder, one hand on the elbow. Breathing and releasing. Good. We'll move forward in our chair so that our hands can hang down to the sides, and we're just going to do some shoulder circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then going the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now imagine that you're at the gym and that you have some free weights in your hands, and we're just going to do some curls. 1, 2, really picture that weight in your hand. 3, convince your muscles you're working out. 4, 5, 6. Always during the exertion, breathe out. 7, 8. We're going to go up to 15, 9. Slowing it down for the last 5, 10. So, shaking on purpose. 11. Slowing down. 12. Really picture that weight. 13. Make it hard. 14. One more. 15. Good. Shake it out. Grab our imaginary barbell. So one bar up over our head. 1, 2. Breathe deep as you do this. 3, 4, 5. Again, we're going to go up to 15. 6, 7, 8. Good. Keep it up. 9. 10. 5 more. Slow it down. Shake. 11. Convince those muscles. 12. 13. As long as you get these muscles firing, it doesn't matter the weight. 14. Keep breathing. One more. 15. Good. And shake it out. Grab our imaginary chest press machine, just like you're at the gym. So pushing it into the middle. 1. 2. Breathe. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. We're going to do something different at 10. 9. At 10, we're going to hold it in the middle. We're going to flip our little switch. Now you're at the machine where you push outwards. 1. Now it's easy coming in. 2. Exertion going out. 3. Always exhale as you exert. 4. So we switched our breathing. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. We'll shake it out for a second. Give ourselves a little rest. We'll do one more thing to get the burn going, which is arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We'll give our upper body a little bit of a rest. So we'll sit back in our chair. Now we're going to do some scissor kicks. So we're lifting our feet and we're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We'll put one foot over the other. We'll cross our arms and do some crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. Switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that stomach. 5, 6. Still breathing. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. So we've done a little bit of lower body. We're going to put 2 hands on the side of our chair and just sort of turn and twist to relax our torso, to stretch out our torso, and not overdoing it, just stretching, twisting, breathing. Remember that imaginary string pulling you up towards the sky from the top of your head, and then going all the way the other direction. Same thing, turning, breathing, releasing. Good. We'll take it back to the middle. For now, we're just going to catch our breath for a second. As we do that, just giving ourselves a little hand massage. So just kind of working out the tendons and muscles, any tension or stress here, squeezing and releasing through all of these fingers and the palm of our hand, down through our thumb, the base of our thumb and our wrists, and then just squeezing and releasing through our forearms, up to our biceps and triceps, up to our shoulders, little shoulder massage, and all the way back down to our wrists, down to our hands. And when that feels good, we're going to go to the other side, same thing. Just squeeze and release these muscles, these tendons. Up through your wrists, through your forearms, up through your biceps and triceps, up to your shoulders, just to release all these muscles. Good. And then back down to your fingers. Good. So we're going to stand up a little bit now. So as we stand, we're going to keep our feet about shoulder length apart. We're just going to bend down, hang out here for a moment, let our back release. Breathe. Then we're going to rest our elbows just above our knees, grab our imaginary ski poles, and face down the mountain, skiing down, looking forward to where you're going. You can even rock back and forth, do a little slalom skiing if you like, but eventually coming back to the middle and then pushing up off our legs to stand up. You never want to stand with your back, you want to use your leg. Okay? So we'll do that same thing again. Bending down, breathing, relaxing our back, resting our elbows above our knees, grabbing our ski poles, and then pushing all the way up to stand. You can even take it all the way up. Breathe in, stretch, and breathe out. This one's a really cool one. You can kind of put your hands behind your back like this, clasped together. As you bend down, you're going to point up towards the sky, roll your shoulders back, rest on your back, bend your knees, push all the way up. Good, we'll do that again. So, hands behind your back, clasped together. As you bend down, pointing up towards the ceiling, rolling your shoulders back, resting your hands on your back, bending your knees, and pushing up all the way to standing. Great. Good job. Keep it up. Okay. From here, we're going to do some push-ups. Now, at the hospital where I work, I don't want the patients to actually go on the floor, so I have them go off the back of a chair or something that is secure that won't slide out from under them. So I'm going to use this for now. And we're just going to do 15 push-ups. Ready? Count it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, good job on the push-ups. So, from there what I usually do is you can hold on to the back of a chair if you need to, lift my knee up first, hold my ankle, and just breathe. Breathing in, breathing out at your own pace. I usually think it pays to stand up a little taller. I can even move my foot around in circles. And when that feels good, you'll put your foot down. Go to the other side, same thing. I lift my knee first, grab my ankle, breathe. Balancing your workout, balancing your day, your month, your year, your life. You can do it. Okay, so we'll put our foot down. Now we're going to do a little bit of a runner's stretch. You know, when you go for a run, you kind of stretch out the hamstrings and the quads, just like so. One side, the other. And I actually say to everyone, it's okay to go for a little jog. Now, being in the hospital, usually people just can't wait to get out of there and be outside. So I really tell them to use the power of their mind, and you can do it too. Just imagine yourself in your favorite spot, taking a jog. Picture what it's like there, the colors, sounds, smells. Breathe it in. Got your headphones in, your favorite music playing. Keep breathing. What does it feel like below your feet? What surface are you running on? Maybe it's gravel or leaves, grass. Maybe it's sand or water. You pick. Just take a minute or two of quiet running time. Run it out. Okay, good. Now it's good to go from a run to a walk, so we'll take another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll walk it out. We'll catch our breath. As I'm doing this with people that I work with, patients or clients, I'll take an imaginary ball and I'll toss it over to you. You catch it. It's an imaginary one, so you can hold it and throw it back. So I'll catch it. I'll throw it. You throw it back to me. I'll throw it to that person. They pass it to that person. They throw it back to me. I might twirl it. And I toss it back and forth a little bit. Whoops. Don't want to drop it. I'll pass it back to you. Pass it back to me. Awesome. Thanks. All right. So a lot of times now I'll go around the circle that we're in. We're usually in a circle. And I'll have each person suggest an exercise for us to do. So they can take turns being the group leader. That enables them to be able to, take some leadership role, to feel a little bit more in control of, their day being in the hospital. So after that, we usually will turn towards some relaxation. So we'll have a seat. I'll say, catch your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, at your own pace. Rest our hands on our knees. Just kind of pay attention to our breath, letting the air come in through our nose, go out through our mouth at your own pace. Letting the air drift in through your nostrils, out through your mouth. Just letting it be easy. Letting it be natural, just paying attention, not forcing it. Being aware of how the air goes in through your nostrils, down through your mouth. down through your lungs and into your stomach, around and back up and out through your mouth. One big circle, breathing in, down into your lungs and your stomach, and the air flowing out through your mouth. And as you do that, just kind of picture the top of our head again being pulled by an imaginary string. Letting the top of our head relax and release, just like melting in a warm shower, trickling down from our head to our forehead, down into our eyebrows. And let that relaxation drift out towards our temples, drift down the sides of our face, down through our jaw and our chin, letting all the muscles release. Our shoulder relaxes, our neck relaxes, our chin, our teeth and our gums and our tongue relax, and our nose relaxes out towards our cheeks. And then down the sides of our neck, down through our shoulders, and letting the relaxation just sort of melt down our arms, down through our biceps and triceps. The muscles breathing, the elbows opening, the forearms expanding, our wrist expanding, through our palms, out through our fingers. And then allowing the breath to come in through our nose, down through our chest, around our elbows, and out through our fingers. Breathing in through our nose, all the way through our body and out through our fingers. Letting our shoulders drop. And that string, again, pulling us upwards. As our shoulders release downwards into our spine and the back of our ribs, radiating the relaxation outwards, down our lower back. And just allow our back to sort of melt into the chair or the bed, wherever you're situated. And then continuing down, the relaxation sort of melting through our quads and our thighs, our upper legs, everything expanding down through our knees, breathing down through our calves and our shins, all the muscles releasing into our heels and our shins, down into our heels, over the arches of our feet, under the bridge of our feet, out through our toes. So now breathing in through our nose, all the way down through our body, down our legs, and breathing out through our toes. One big circle. Breathing in through our nose, down through our torso and our legs, and out through our toes. Take a brief moment of silence and relaxation. Then we'll let the energy start again from our toes, lifting up through our heels, lifting through our calves and our shins, up through our knees, everything lifting and releasing, up through our quads and our thighs, lifting up through our stomach, lifting up through our chest and our lungs, from our fingers, lifting up through our forearms and our triceps, lifting through our biceps and our back, up through our neck, that string pulling us up, everything lifting in our cheeks, our ears, our eyes becoming lighter and lighter until they feel okay to open, up through our forehead. When that feels good, we'll lift our arms to breathe in and breathe out. And lastly, I'll just ask that you reach back, embrace the world, give yourself a big hug 5 times. Embrace the world. Give ourselves a big hug. That's 2. Embrace the world. Give ourselves a big hug. That's 3. Embrace the world. Give ourselves a big hug. That's 4. Embrace the world. Give ourselves a hug. That's 5, and we'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze tighter. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thanks. Are you feeling okay? I hope you feel okay. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time. It's been a pleasure.